And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 951. Today is Wednesday's Hump Day. Goodness gracious, May 18th, 2022. And I'm King.
Bitcoin Day, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
Finish in today's top stories. Axie Infinity Discord bot compromise. Hackers issue fake minting message. Crypto.com unblocks users, reverses glitch Luna trades that made 30 to 40x. Robinhood to launch a Web3 wallet, while Limewire inks a deal with Universal and more. And NFL defensive end Alex Barrett is taking 100% of his salary in Bitcoin. But first and foremost, what's going on with those prices?
Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at our prices for today. Bitcoin at $29,572, down 3.1%. Ethereum at $2,002, down 4.5% today. Binance Coin at 298 is down 3.5% today. XRP at 41 cents is down 3.8% today. Cardano at 54 cents, down 8.3% today. Solana sitting at 53.11 is down 7.2%. And Dogecoin at 8 cents is down 3.2%. And our biggest gainers for today, Bitball Treasure up 849%, Universe Finance up 448%, and Pledge Coin up 360. Not much going on in the market. A little bit of back and forth going up and down.
There it is. There it is. Want to give some quick shouts this morning. What's going on? Dane, Alapio, Wyatt, Triad, Ocean, Levin, Super Mario, Leroy, Damon King. Yes, Ali Pio, 1000. The 1000th episode is coming up quick. We've been talking about that, trying to figure out what we're going to do for it for sure. What's going on? BK Crypto, Rico San Diego, Timothy Grisby, Chemo Crypto, Satoshi Slow. Make sure we're smashing that like and share as we enter the chat. What's going on, Miss K? Welcome back to the show, everyone. And of course, if you missed yesterday's shows, we had a slew of lineups. Of course, we saw the missed episode last week from Reggie Middleton and Marlon talking the foundation of DeFi. We had a chance to check out. I'm trying to think who else yesterday. Oh, of course, Voice Crypto has premiered last couple days. You all love that. Crypto and Down last night. What else? Breeze, of course, stacking these guys were on. So a lot of great shows yesterday. Be on the lookout today for shows as well. Of course, at 8 a.m., we're going to have Simon Family Ventures talking assets and arbitrage. 2 jump out girls today. And I'm trying to think, is anybody else I am missing off the top of my head today? Wednesdays. I think that's about it. You might get a couple of special ones later on today as well. So be on the lookout. All right. Top story, Axie Infinity's Discord bot compromise. Hackers issue fake minting message. What's going on with Axie Infinity in their Discord over here?
Oh, man. So, yeah, it was a lot of talk on Twitter yesterday about Discords being hacked. Even people saying we need a Web3 type Discords projects. But Axie's Infinity's bot was compromised. The developers have managed to delete the fake message and remove the MEE6 bot from the main server, which is good. Of course, this is the popular NFT game, Axie Infinity. And MEE6 is a popular Discord bot mainly used for automating roles and messages and is used by numerous crypto projects. However, the attacker used the compromised bot to add permissions to a fake Jaiho account and later issued a fake announcement regarding a mint. So got a lot of people to get involved with that mint, which was not real. And then from their tweets here, there was a compromise of the bot, which was installed on the main Axie server. They used that to add permissions to a fake account. And but some users may still have, hold on 1 second. I don't know. May still see the message until they restart their Discord. So good for them. They removed the bot, and hopefully no more Discord hacks are coming, because that sucks whenever you can't even trust the Discord anymore. So
and I was about to say everybody's using that bot, so that's kind of crazy. I mean, we use that bot in our Discord, so that is crazy. I think something's wrong with your value or your stuff, Zay. All right, Zay. I'm muting Zay until he figures that out, because as you could just hear, he was doing a remix of the words I was saying. Hopefully he comes back. I'm gonna ask you to unmute Zay. I don't know what's going on your end. But yeah, this is crazy seeing. Zay, you might have to exit then re-enter. But yeah, it's crazy seeing what's going on with Axie Infinity. And again, this Discord bot, the MEE6 bot, a lot of people in Discord use it. So I'm assuming while Axie is probably the largest project to be hit, there's probably going to be other projects that may be affected by this as well, if people have figured out how to exploit the bot. So again, honestly, my thing is, in general, when it comes to the cryptocurrency community, Bitcoin community, and things we do in this space, there are rarely free giveaways, things happening. Like, unless you literally hear from the horse's mouth, there's enough people in this space who do go on live or do pre-records. They show their face. You can literally hear them speaking. And people aren't scared to promote things they want. So if Axie Infinity were actually doing the mint, you can expect to see the mint on the Discord, the Twitter. You can expect to see people talking about it in the communities. Like, it wouldn't be just a secret you see coming from a bot. So again, it's unfortunate, but this is a part of the Wild West of crypto. These things happen, and you have to be on your A game. So hopefully it didn't affect too many people, if anyone. Let's see what else do we have going on. Crypto.com unblocks users and reverses glitch Luna trades that made 30 to 40x. That is right. This is crazy. On May 13th, Crypto.com abruptly barred users from trading after an internal tool detected the system quoting incorrect prices for Luna. Looks like with Crypto.com, we had a little bit of Robinhood action going on. It looks like they tried to actually keep Terra Luna trades open. So shout out to them for trying. As Terra's death spiral a few days ago saw an unrecoverable price crash of Luna and, of course, a stable coin. We've been talking about this ongoing now for a few weeks. However, a technical glitch on Crypto.com's mobile application allowed users to get away with a 30 to 40 times profit on Luna trades momentarily. On Friday, Crypto.com abruptly barred users from trading after an internal tool detected the system quoting incorrect prices for Luna due to some error. Just when crypto Twitter started raising concerns about trade reversals on the exchange, Chris Marzellik, CEO of Crypto.com, someone I'm actually going to start doing some research on, because I swear no one knows anybody that works at Crypto.com, I feel like, revealed details about a glitch that allowed users to make away with massive profits. You see this on the Twitter a few days ago. I see a lot of noise on this. So let me comment. For 59 minutes, we were quoting prices 30 to 40 times above market prices for Luna due to technical glitch that affected the retail app and not the exchange. There was a lot of customers who were buying at wrong prices. And of course, some also jumped onto the opportunity to exploit the glitch to the maximum. We reverse all trades. Some customers save a ton of money and are thanking us. Some didn't abuse the glitch and are bashing us. So first and foremost, Crypto.com, whoever you have hired as your PR person, kudos. Like, these are the lessons I learned in the military doing PR. This is the stuff the Pentagon taught us. It's like, hey, we are not like, and don't get me wrong, the Navy actually does a great job, I think, sometimes of saying, hey, we made a mistake on this one, we were wrong on this one, our bad, we're trying to fix it. I think they actually do a really good job of that, to be fair, not even being biased. However, through the teachings and stuff, it's like, hey, we ain't wrong, we in the right, and we're going to make our narrative say we're in the right. And that's what this is doing. Instead of saying that we were in the wrong, we made a mistake, which they did. The exchange had a technical error, not the trader, not the users. They were wrong. But instead of doing all of that, they said things like, we save customers a ton of money and they're thanking us. And some didn't abuse the glitch and start to bash us, or they, they call it in exploiting a glitch. No, as Jimmy Zhong said, in the contract, in the smart contract, in the algorithm, or whatever, that is the code. No one exploited anything. They carried out the code. You had your things listed for a certain price, as it should have been. Whether that price is right or wrong, it was listed on your platform. People played into it. They made trades. Some won with it, some lost with it, but that was on your platform. So to not only stop trades, I mean, it's egregious enough to stop trading. We're looking at you, Robinhood, AMC, GameStop. It's egregious enough to just stop trading. Not only did they stop it, they reversed it. If this isn't a big enough indicator to you that centralized exchanges are an issue, then I don't know what is. Again, if you're one of those people who don't want to self-custody, you don't really trade, you're buying and holding, you trust some exchange, I get it. Cool. But if you're one of these people who actually played in this market, this is one of the red flags of trading on a centralized exchange. They can literally not only stop trading, but they've shown they will now reverse trades. I haven't seen this one before, when you're seeing trades get reversed. And last but not least, this is setting a bad precedent, because as I've been saying recently, I'm hoping and calling for a flash crash, nothing crazy, maybe only on one exchange too, where just overnights or momentarily drops to 17K or 22K or something like that. I think we'll see it, but it is not okay for the exchange to say, oh, well, our algorithm messed up, but we know it was a flash crash and the price dropped to 17K Bitcoin in our exchange, and we won't honor that. We'll reverse it. No, that's what it was. Maybe you need to improve your operations and your internal structure so this won't happen again. That's my thoughts. What say you, Bitcoin Day?
Oh, yeah. Well, you were right when you said this sets a dangerous precedent, because if they can reverse your trades now, who knows what tap on the shoulder they can get for certain traders or people that are on their platform they don't like. But I think we do need a come to Jesus moment for some of these crypto exchanges. Like you said, let's drop down to 17 real quick. Let's see the liquidity dry up. Let's see the exchanges stop working. And then from there, you can see which exchanges are legit and then which ones are really playing around with you. So I think we need that moment. But also, too, it's kind of slap in the face. At the end, it says, while Crypto.com reverses Luna transactions, the company has offered $10 worth of its in-house token Chronos as a goodwill gesture for affected investors. $10, my boy, keep that shit, man. I don't want $10 in Chrono and Crow. What are you? It ain't even $10.
They trying to get you. What they really trying to do is get you in their ecosystem. Like, come on,
exactly.
Now.
Them Crow tokens could be worth $5 next week. Like nobody. And then on top of that, what am I going to do with that? That doesn't even cover fees for a regular transaction. Like, what are we talking about here? So, I get they tried to do a goodwill, but they honestly could have kept that to themselves. And again, when projects go down and these they're all tied in with these exchanges, this is what you get. So unfortunately, like I said, Luna's death spiral has affected a lot of different projects and a lot of different companies, and hopefully they harden themselves so this doesn't happen again.
This is crazy. They said people jumped in to exploit cheap moves, says this one person on Twitter. I mean, it's not a cheap move. Like, people,
what if it was a bot? If your bot recognizes that it's 30x from where it was, and you got a sell signal for anything above that, I didn't exploit shit.
And that's what somebody said. They said about the bot trading here. But not only that, you're a you renamed the house that Kobe built. Okay, you got the house that Kobe built. You rename shit in the United States. Don't nobody know who you are, where you came from. Like, no, I disagree. You're not a multi-billion-dollar company with all of these resources and capital coming in, and you're getting mad at people for, as you say, exploiting a glitch. But no, you all made a mistake in the market. Like, why isn't, for one, here you go. If you got a 24/7 cryptocurrency exchange with all these transactions and all this money coming in and out, why don't you have somebody monitoring it 24/7? Like, you can't afford one person at 50K a year, 60K a year, whatever. Your only job is to monitor all markets on this exchange. Hire two people, 100K. Y'all take turns, 2 shifts, 12 hours a pop. Figure it out. But you're telling me you don't have people that can watch this. I say that's not true. It's crazy. It says here, if you sold during those 59 minutes, just talk to our CS and we will buy your Luna back at what was the market price at the time of your transaction, but obviously not at 30 to 40x glitch price. Hilarious. So now we blaming glitches. All right, that's what it is then. Blaming glitches. Again, people, this is a slippery slope. You all let us know in the chat and of course the comments after the video what you think. Is this okay? If exchanges make mistakes, should they be able to reverse trades, not just stop trading? Or whatever happens, and that's the beauty about the peer-to-peer side of Bitcoin specifically, other cryptos as well, is that, yeah, once you send that transaction sent. Once you receive it, it's been received. There is no, oh, hold on, stop the transaction, hold on, reverse it. It's like, no, the business has been concluded. This is it. You're not going to call a third party, or you're not going to dip into some algorithm and hopefully turn it back around. But again, this is crypto.com. It doesn't surprise me. They used to be called Monaco. They rebranded. So none of this surprised me, this type of behavior. But again, this is what centralized exchanges represent and what they look like. So you can't be mad at it. It is what it is. Let's see, going over to the chat real quick. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Of course, I can't forget, shout out to Marlon Malley. Marlon, of course, is the co-host for the Reggie Middleton Foundation of DeFi show, but he's also going to be covering Polygon here on the channel. So we released that video yesterday as well. So if you're at all ever wonder about what Polygon is or just curious, check out that video from yesterday. We'll be doing a weekly series on Polygon that will come out on Sundays normally. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Ocean. Go ahead.
What's the name for? We got hexagons, we got lunatics. What's the name for Polygon? Polygonist?
I don't know. Bro, you were too funny. Okay, I'm ignoring you. Shout out to Ocean 5381. Said I finally got a live episode from the very beginning. What up, though? You know it. Bro, you funny as I don't know what. What else we had? Yeah,
my polygamist said,
11 Super Mario said caught that polygamous episode. There we go. Goodness said, what's wrong with withdrawal everywhere? So this is something we covered back in the day, but just as a reminder, that's why it's actually important. Centralized or not, you want to be up on as many exchanges, wallets. You want to have as many options to onboard and withdraw as possible, because when the market's at its high and at its low, everything goes wrong. That's the gray button Bitcoin Zay warned about. When it's at its low, you can't withdraw because most places actually don't have your crypto. And when it's at its high, you can't withdraw because most places don't have your crypto. So it's this sweet middle ground when the market's quiet, when you can do everything normally. But yes, when the market's at lows and is looking bearish or is looking super bullish and things are just cranking off the scale, 66K, 67K, then yes, it becomes very difficult to start to trade, swap, and everything else. Some of it is network congestion on some networks, but the majority is literally platforms trying to protect their assets. Because the goal of these platforms, again, they get paid off transactions. They don't want you to actually leave the platform and withdraw. They want you to stay in and do things with the platform. So yes, Rico San Diego just joined the membership, and we have directions there as far as getting on the Discord as well. So check that out. Let's see. KB said I need to turn on my TGOC Discord alerts for sure. Leroy, did they hack the bot or did they hack an admin and change the box functions? That is true when it comes to that Discord with Axie Infinity. Leroy saying, did they actually hack that bot? Because that bot is across so many Discord channels. So I'm agreeing with you on that, Leroy. Maybe they didn't hack the bot. Maybe they hacked the actual admin and changed the bot's functions. That does sound more like, because if they hacked the bot, then we shouldn't just be hearing about Axie Infinity. Like within it's going to be like MailChimp. Yeah, within the next week, there'll be like 10 more. So we'll see. Gentlemen in crypto house music. L, you already know we're in there. Let's get it. Did they hack Zay? So we get this often, people. Like Zay comes on live almost every day, literally. If he ever wants to reach out and tell people, blah, blah, remember I messaged you, he's going to do it. Like you got a bunch of fake bots out there, Zay.
Man, they copying your boy. I can't help it, but trying to get verified so we can clear that up.
Oh, hilarious. I get what people saying. When we started looping with the sound, they said that was the bot bounce. We need a techno remix. Here we go.
Hey man, hilarious. I just got new equipment. Still working it out. Give me the week to figure it out.
Kadeem said when you all get to the 200 or 2000th episode, I vote a One Piece marathon because that's really the only thing that can compare in both size and quality. I don't get it. What's a One Piece marathon? Like piecing people up? like baby boy lining people up. Hey, don't take this. Let's see. Jake Fever said getting that Luna Classic so I can get that new Luna that I can't spend for 2 years. That's crazy. You guys are funny. Let's see. Coop DeVille said he's been playing that Axie Origins beta. Haven't played that as well. At the Ned Flanders sound to the bots remix. You guys are hilarious. All right. What else is going on in the news today? Let's see. We have nifty news. This was covering a couple of things. Robinhood to launch a Web3 wallet. Non-starter to me. If you're actually going to use a Web3 wallet from Robinhood, you deserve everything that comes with it. But the top story of this story was Limewire Inc.'s deal with Universal and more. Before Bitcoin Zay jumps on this, I saw people already reminiscing, saying Limewire, of course, gave their computer so many viruses back in the day. This is what I'm talking about. Talking about coming full circle. 97, I got my first computer from a charter school in Detroit. For all the new students there, you had to get a lottery, go to the school. Next thing you know, I'm on Napster, I'm on Limewire. Haven't looked back since. This is, to me, Limewire and Napster was the perfect example of how the music industry essentially was disrupted, and you no longer need to pay for music, although you should always support the artist. You no longer need to pay for music. You can now download it. And since these things and these technologies came out, people went back to paying for music. We got Spotify, you got Tidal, you have Amazon Music. There's all these different music platforms, but essentially you can still do it on your own. And to me, I think the Bitcoin market overall and the crypto market in general is going to look like it the same way. It's like right now with Bitcoin, you can be your own bank. You can do loans, you can do peer-to-peer transfers, you can do everything under the sun. However, we are already seeing people go back to things like crypto.com or Robinhood and these things. So I think we'll see the same thing where it's like, yeah, you have financial freedom if you want to use the tools, but if not, then we have Spotify for you. So with that being said, this full circle Limewire says we don't die that easy. We are a real virus. We're stuck in the American system. What are they doing now with this new deal they've inked?
Oh man. So Robinhood, they're creating a non-custodial crypto wallet that will be compatible with multiple blockchains. And they say that the standalone application will give you the ability to store NFTs and connect to NFT marketplaces. They actually have a promo video here on their Twitter account that you can view. And the app is a significant step for the company in providing crypto services. Again, if your crypto's on Robinhood, you deserve everything that happens there. That is not yours at all. But with NFTs coming, I think this is a great marketing tool for them to get younger people on there, maybe as a way to increase the amount of users. But with Robinhood, we'll see how that works out with their NFT marketplace. But what I'm really interested in is Limewire. Oh man, good old Limewire, the good old days, back when you used to click on a 50 Cent song, and then when it started playing, it was some dude from up the street.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna let you up.
Well, I got Rick rolled so many times. Well, I think that's where Rick rolling started, was Limewire.
Bro, I used to get pissed off.
My goodness. And
like you said, I'm about to get that new 50, and next thing you know, never gonna let you down.
Yeah. I mean, I used to hate clicking on because who was that? Soulja Boy that was saying he used to use like Britney Spears and 50 Cent songs, and then it'd be him. Exactly. It'd be like some dude from up the street with no mixing or mastering on the music. So hopefully Limewire NFTs, you click on the NFT and Britney Spears song don't pop up. But they have audio recordings, bonus tracks, backstage footage, images, and other exclusive material to sell to fans or collectors. And this is what I want to say. This is how you rebrand. Because Limewire, it seemed like was dead in the water, never coming back. I'm talking to you, Blockbuster. This is the time. Netflix Q1 earnings is down. People don't like Netflix right now. They're getting old and outdated. Everybody's taking ideas. Blockbuster, this is your time. Come out with Blockbuster NFTs. Come out with some old classic movie scenes and reopen Blockbuster as a lounge. And if y'all take my idea, I want my 20%. But rebrands are strong because of the new technology that's coming. We've seen it with who was that? Kodak blockchain. Nobody was taking pictures with Kodak, but then
I just mentioned this at the meeting the other day. I just mentioned the meeting because I told the people I was meeting with, I was like, hey, if you really want to quick come up, then go with the blockchain stimulus package. I was like, remember back in 2017, you had a Long Island iced tea blockchain, you had Blockbuster, you had all these new blockchain these companies renaming themselves a blockchain going up in the stock market. So I was telling them, I was like, I mean, listen, this ain't for long-term growth, but if you need a quick cash injection, hey, one need one, boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Make your investors happy, and then go on from there. But yeah, they signed with UMG, which basically has everybody under Universal. I mean, if you know how the music industry works, it's only like 3 major labels, and Universal is one of them. So they're gonna get a lot of good content, and LimeWire looks like it's on the way back. Glad to see it.
There it is. Kendra D. First shout out to Kendra D. She said, I've been in crypto 2 years now, and more I'm becoming a maxi. People, but like this is why we say, as Isaiah says, you know, he's a freedom maximus. I'm like, listen, I love autonomy, and I just like technologies that work and make sense. And for me, it's not like I'm a Bitcoin maxi, as more as when you look at what it's doing and what everyone else is trying to do and what makes sense, and like the overall crypto market doesn't make sense. They're literally trying to recreate something that we already have instead of building on what we have to make it stronger. So, and the reason why is because they can't control it. Like that's literally what it comes down to the majority of the time, is how can we control this actual blockchain? Oh, we can do it this way, which is our way, which might not be as secure and as good for everyone, but at least we'll control it. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
Hey, shout out to Cryptonomics. He just said NFTs are the conversation piece that allows people to disrespect crypto. NFTs aren't crypto. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, yeah, you're right. But he is kind of correct, because here's the thing I've seen being at conferences. When you bring up Bitcoin, people have like, oh, okay, all right, well, we already know it. When you bring up crypto, people have all types of conversations. When you bring up NFTs, it's almost like they don't take you serious, like instantly. They're like, oh, NFT, oh, we'll get out of here. So you do have to deal with that as far as the NFT market, because it's not serious, not yet. I mean, when you spend $250,000 on an ape, you know, people are not going to take it serious. But the technology behind it, I know that it works. So we'll see where it pans out at the end. But yeah, it's different conversations going on now. And some people, and NFT people, a lot of them artists, musicians, kind of weird. Some of the ones I met. So I'm not in the like artist world, but it is what it is.
There it is. There it is. Let's see. Shout out to Kadeem. Kadeem said he wish he could have been there when we were talking Terra and Bitcoinet live. He missed that episode. Yes, that was a pretty good episode. Historic one for sure. Let's see, really quick. I saw a couple people mention that they're making their money on Miami Coin Bitcoin Day, so I want to bring that up. I knew this was going to happen, and this is another one. I'm mad I didn't call this one out live, but I didn't think about it after the show yesterday or the day before. Whenever we covered that article about Miami Coin, I swear in my head I was like, whenever the bad news, bro, you already know. Whenever the bad news comes out, it's about the pump. So. Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to it. Like literally, I don't even pay attention to it. I know to pay attention to Miami Coin Bitcoins. They call me and be like, "Hey, bro, what's your Bitcoin address?" Yeah. Until then, I really don't care. But quite a nice pump. I'm trying to figure out. Have you been with this project since the beginning or no?
Nah, about halfway through.
All right, and that's what I thought. The only reason I said is because I'm trying to track, and we'll go back to the first video from when you mentioned Miami coin, but I think we're either in the price range or past it from when you first actually mentioned it to our audience.
It's about
So
the
not
same.
positive.
It was
It's about the same.
0.005. Yeah, that's why I said
Okay.
just chill and wait. Like I said, if you were dollar cost averaging these past months, you've been getting really, really cheap prices. So I mean, you should be good. But
Well,
at the
I
same
say
time,
that I also to say that to say for those who were still on the fence, it was a little scary time for a few. We just saw the FUD come out right now. If you're on the fence, if you're not sure, again, because we don't give investment advice, we talk about the things we do on this side of the house. That's Isaiah and I myself. What King and Zay are doing is what we talk about. So if you decide to become a stakeholder in this coin and you were nervous these last few months and weeks and you still don't know, I am pointing out today that I am pretty sure, and we'll go back and be certain, but I am pretty sure this was about the start price. If it not, was a little bit lower when Bitcoin Zay first mentioned Miami coin on our channel. So everyone on our channel who first heard this call, you should be out of it right now if you're scared. If you're scared, I'm being serious. If you're some weekends or whatever, not even be trying to be funny or be mean, but if you're like, this is a little too much volatility for me, leave now and you're even Steven, no harm, no foul. If you're still interested, we've seen the floor, I think. We'll see what happens next. But I think that's about 2 or 3 days straight up pump. So we will be on the lookout. And then again, for the people who literally just got in 2 or 3 weeks ago, I mean, you all are winning. I'm going to need to see that super chat go up here in a moment for you all. Jake Fever, stop telling me about it. Send me another hoodie, my boy. Speaking of which, Jake Fever is going to be a new content creator on our channel too. He has some videos that are about to come out. So be on the lookout for that also. All right. NFL Alex Barrett. NFL defensive end Alex Barrett is taking 100% of his salary in Bitcoin. I was happy to see this as well because after the Odell Beckham Jr. news came out, people were like, oh, see, all his money's gone in Bitcoin and this. They don't understand how Bitcoin actually works if you hold it and blah, blah, blah. So they don't understand that. So I'm glad to see another NFL player double down, especially in the down market. It was like, no, I'm cool. I'll still take it in that, especially right now to take your salary going into next season in Bitcoin right now. Oh, my goodness. I think they'll be doing great things for themselves. But what's going on with this story?
Yeah, well, another NFL player is accepting their salary in Bitcoin, which is always good to hear. The more the merrier. Come on in. And he signed up with Bitwage. He didn't do it with Cash App this time like some of the other players. Shout out to Bitwage, the guys over there, Jonathan. They if you don't know, a Bitcoin payroll service provider. We've had them on the show before. Lets anyone get paid in Bitcoin. The employers don't even need to sign up. All you have to do is connect it through Bitwage, and your direct deposit will go directly to them, which will then turn into Bitcoin. So Alex Barrett, he's doing that. He plays for the 49ers, and he's taking 100% of his check, not playing no games. If you're going to do it, do it. Some people are like 50-50. I'll take a little bit, but congrats to him on being able to take that leap. And of course, with Bitwage, he'll be able to get paid in Bitcoin, and I'm sure others will be coming. Some of the athletes they name, Matthews Nicolau, Archera, Afenyuchi, and Alex Crognell, they all accept their paychecks in Bitcoin. And some of the athletes we know, my guy from that came to the meetup in LA, same thing. He accepted all his money in Bitcoin as well. So
the linebacker who retired and started he just started a new crypto company as well. Shout out, I forgot to shout out to him.
Sean.
Sean,
yeah. Sean Cole. Shout out to Sean. So yeah, we're seeing it a lot with NFL players. And here's one thing that is different between NFL and NBA is the life cycle you have as a player. NFL is what average 2 years, 3 years.
3 years.
So they got to think for the future as soon as they're drafted. Plus, when they get drafted, they're a little older and smarter. Most of them are 22, 23, 24. NBA players be like 18, 19 when they first get there. So they don't really have any, hardened long-term plans. But NFL players, they have a short life cycle, so they really got to save their money. So shout out to them. They probably need Bitcoin more than anybody at those professional ranks to secure their future long-term.
Seriously, they really do. And with all that being said, hold on, folks. I got a special treat for us all today. Here we go. For those who have no clue what we're talking about and who missed a piece of history in the early 2000s, late 90s, basically what would happen is you go to Limewire, you download the 50 Cent song, or as Bitcoins, they say, it's a new video that came out, new movie. You trying to do all the internet shit, downloading stuff. I remember you mentioned before the shows, they tying up the phone line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that dial-up.
You know what I mean? You do a whole 30 minutes, people, because downloading used to be super slow. A whole 30 minutes an hour, 2 hours trying to get one song just to get this.
You gotta turn the sound up. Never gonna get you.
I
I think that
add,
video got 1 billion views or billions of views now just because of that. Because Rick Rolled wasn't a thing, and then it just came out of nowhere.
bro, I gotta go back to this other one. Hold on. I gotta go to the I want to hear him. I want to hear him with the words. I want to hear him tell everybody he's not gonna let us down or let us up. Rick Roll. Come on, Rick. There we go. All right, let's get it. I want to make sure we all know he's not gonna let us down. Oh, come on. What's going on here? They're not letting me go to the next one. There we go. Yeah, I think the original video does have like 200 something views. So really quick, 200 or 200 million or billion, whatever views. Really quick, I saw somebody mentioning GMT token in the chat. Resourceful Lemon said, I don't know ish about ish, but the last time I saw more 24-hour volume than what the coin was actually worth. There was a Luna crash. I saw that today. GMT is stepping off of someone's money. So only reason I even brought them up, we've had GMT on like 2 or 3 times as advertisements. They sponsored a few shows. And then after that, of course, we talked about one time because Ledger actually sent an email out to everyone talking about GMT as well, being one of their new tokens. So I haven't been following the project closely, so I don't know what's going on with it, whether this is a good project to be a stakeholder of or not. But that's one of our points when we were talking advertisements, and Fumble McMumble, who's always listening but acts like he doesn't, and his beef with it. And as we mentioned to him, it's like, look, if even we didn't do advertising, there is no way. Well, I won't say there's no way. It would just take. It's very time taking and like overwhelming to be researching every project in this space. There's over 1,000 tokens at this point, so we're not doing deep dives on every last token out there. That doesn't mean advertising is going to stop, but we do like to keep track of them. So we do see things like this. We want to bring them up, talk about them, make sure at least some of our communities taking a peek at it. But yeah, this is one that's been wildly pushed out there. So Resourceful Lemon said might be looking kind of scammy. We'll see. But again, this is why we like to keep track and figure out what's going on. And not only that, people, it's so hard to call like if people knew how to call projects like that, like, come on, we'd be setting up on $1 billion. Like everybody would. Like this is a very difficult industry to call which project protocol, what's going to be the next best thing, especially when these things haven't been stress tested. So I mean, again, Terra is the perfect example of a project to the majority looking like the next unicorn, baby. And then all of a sudden, like little things coming out that is not what it seems to be. So just definitely wanted to point that out there. All right, let's see if I get this quick Rick roll going on. Bitcoin, say you got any announcements?
No announcement for me. I did see somebody say or ask, honestly, what we think about Ethereum long term. Hey, if you want to see, go to Vitalik's Twitter right now. He had like a semi meltdown over Ethereum not doing what he thought it was going to be do. If you want to see real quick, yeah, just read this thread right here. Contradiction between his desire to see Ethereum become a more Bitcoin-like system, which is weird because they moved to proof of stake. Contradiction between my preference for reducing reliance on individuals, build systems. Yeah, talking about, let's see, where is it at? The $3 million. Yeah, contradiction between my dislike of many modern financial blockchain applications, $3 million monkeys, etc., and my grudging appreciation for the fact that stuff is part of what keeps it going. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of sort of like the creator, when the creator of the project is having a midlife crisis or whatever he's having right now, it don't look too good. That's why I don't like.
I don't like that. I don't like
leaders. That's why I said I don't like projects with leaders. It's just because even like I said, the stuff I'm involved in, like the projects that are outside of Bitcoin, they don't have a central leader that is melting down on Twitter and basically saying, I don't believe in my own project long term if it doesn't change. Like, take that what you will, but I don't like that. That don't make me feel comfortable.
All right, everybody's giving me a hard time. I'm going to bring it up as well. They was like, we thought King was a real degen, but he's not into the anime. Listen, you all know I've been in the anime game for a very long time. All right, my brother used to draw cartoons of that stuff. However, there like the proliferation of anime is crazy. I can't keep up with that as many. It's like so many now, new ones out. I can't keep up. You're right, 1.2 billion views. That's crazy. That is crazy. No, YouTube ain't gonna let us do the whole thing. Let me get to the main part. There it is.
Rick roll glasses.
There it is. All right, let me stop because I know they about to get their money back. All right, y'all playing our Rick roll? But listen, how genius was it? You know, this is before when people were Rick rolling people, the YouTube monetization thing wasn't even there. So because people did this as a joke, I wonder how much money they actually ran up for the creator of that song and whoever owns that content. Like as a joke, you've accidentally paid somebody like $500,000 type of deal.
Crazy. That's what people are when they laugh at like meme coins. Like, how did a funny meme like Dogecoin take off? Because people buy stupid shit all the time. Like y'all understand, Rickroll was funny because it was a little skinny white dude with an amazing like big voice. Like, how is this coming out of him? That's what made it funny, and it was dumb and stupid, and a bunch of people paid for it. So it is what it is.
There it is. Heavy Productions. Thank you for the tip. Gentlemen, have you guys looked at Arcadico, Stack Swap, and Alex Dexis? Are they ruggish? So funny enough you say it. It's actually on. I had to talk to you about this as well, Zay, actually. So we'll talk offline on this one. And for the Discord folks, possible pleasant surprise in the next 24, 48 hours. I'm working on something. But yeah, I heard about the Alex Dexis. I had it on my to-do list for a while now, and I've been ignoring it until yesterday. Someone reached out to me about it and was essentially like, nah, get on it, bro. This is what's happening. Sounds like Alex is doing some good things right now. And as far as the farming on it is crazy, it sounds like as well. So again, I'm jumping into that today to do some due diligence. I'll let you know. What about you, Zay? Have you heard of Arcadico, Stack Swap, or Alex?
I've heard of Arcadico, Stack Swap, and Alex. As far as DeFi, yes, I've actually used Alex a couple times for DeFi swaps. Pretty easy to use. It was in beta for a long time, but that's part of the Stacks ecosystem. I mean, if you join the Discord, you can see the development on it. So yeah, love it. Because again, they're building DeFi secured by Bitcoin. So that's why I'm working with Stacks. That's why I like Alex, Arcadico. I haven't used them, but I've interacted with them on Twitter, talked to them on there. So yeah, glad to see it being built out. That's why I kind of want a bear market for like a year, so we can build out all these apps and all these applications. And then when it explodes, people will be like, it's a no-brainer. Why would you not use the one smart contract platform that's built on Bitcoin, guaranteed not to get hacked? Well, unless Bitcoin gets hacked. So that's the thing is, it's going to be, in retrospect, it's going to be like, oh, this was obvious. But yeah, I like those projects. Shout out to them.
All right, looks like only the realest stays is saying you may have mentioned it at 2 cents. So if that's it, then keep holding. But I got to check that out as well. It might have been 2 cents. All right, so we still got some climbing to do if that's what it was. All right, you know, it might have been 2 too, because I think I was thinking about a 3 cent pump, and I was like, I'll be happy with 3 cents. So that do sound about right. All right, let's see. Last few comments. What else do we have going on? Yes, Jump Out Girls will be premiering today. Make sure you check that out. Again, Simon Family Ventures as well. So make sure you check that out. Let's see. Cryptonomics. I love Cryptonomics in the chat. But Cryptonomics, you be funny as hell. Listen, Cryptonomics every day wake up on the wrong side of the bed and grab some old cold coffee and get to our chat. Be like, let me get them together today. Hey, I love it, Cryptonomics.
Go with the smoke.
Listen, seriously, people, it is so important in this space to actually have real discourse and to have people looking at stuff being like, nah, I know I like y'all and what y'all do, whatever, but I don't trust this, or I don't think you're right on this. Like, this is good to see in the space. Again, Cryptonomics always at least tries to keep people honest. I know he got his beefs with a couple of content creators in this space, but it's all good. All right, what else do we have going on? Let's see. Michael Kennedy said, I was calling GMT bouncing hard for a while, but I don't know anything about it. Again, GMT is one of those things where they definitely have the marketing budget and they've been pushing it out everywhere. Again, they came to us. We did some advertisements with them, and then they Ledger. I mean, I'm assuming Ledger didn't just send out an email with them just to do it. I'm assuming that they received some type of compensation. So yes, I'm assuming that the things when it comes to when you have these marketing budgets, it can end good or bad. They can be honest, everything is going right, they just have the budget, or it could be they're front running marketing to get as much volume as possible. Then on the back end, there's something wrong with it. So remains to be seen. But I think did you use it? Did you use it or no? Somebody used it one day and told me about it. I don't know. GMT, did you use that one?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
What was it? We did some review on something where I can't remember. It was like some type of farm or something. But yeah, Alex will. I'm gonna look into Alex. Like I said, I heard it might be some farms and stuff in that little area of the world for DGen. So we'll be sure to take a look at it. Last few comments. Zay, do you have the kids camp for kids this year? My kid came home another day saying her teacher told her that Bitcoin is fake money. I want her to get educated and be a part of ahead of the game.
Oh man, what's wrong with teachers today? They dumb as hell. Teach the subjects because apparently in the public school system, we got a lot of teachers teaching subjects or telling kids, just telling them stuff. And I used to work in the school system. Nowadays, a lot of the public school teachers are idiots outside of their actual teaching, what they're in their class. So yeah, don't listen to that. Pretty sure she doesn't have anything to do with fintech or Bitcoin or crypto or anything. So yeah, just tell them that. And the kids camp is it'll be July 1st through August 5th. So next month is when signups will start. You have more information. So yeah, it'll be in Miami. So then your kid can go back and then tell your teacher, can basically tell them all the reasons they were wrong.
All right. So again, I'll tease it. I was waiting to really dig into it. I'll dig into it right now. But yeah, they're saying it's 800 APY on Alex right now. And again, I'm late to the game. I heard it was like 9,000 APY 2 weeks ago, people. But yeah, again, I'll jump into it. If it's worth it like that, I might just stream it live and do it on Discord. So yeah, Heavy Productions, thank you as well. So I am late to the game. Yep. That's my fault. Again, I was told a few weeks ago it was 9,000 APY. I've been slow to a lot of the crypto stuff. There's a lot of stuff in the background going on, but yeah, I'm pissed at myself right now too. All good though, all good. The day I told everybody I had the 15 I was going to throw somewhere, that was where I was going to throw it at actually. So it's pretty funny. All right. Other than that, that is the show for today. Make sure you smash that like and share. Check out the masterclass if you haven't already. Bitcoin Zay, any last things? What do you have?
Yeah, nothing for me. Warriors. Make sure you watch the Warriors tonight. That's all I got to say. Steph down.
Oh, that Warriors. Yes. Warriors. I can't wait to see Steph Curry go. And last but not least, One Piece is the anime everybody's referring to with the 2000 episode, wherever they're on episode 1015 or whatever as well. So, all right, get it. We get the joke. My bad. I missed the anime piece on it as well. All right. Other than that, that's the show for today. Smash that like and share. And we will see you all tomorrow with some more crypto news. Cheers. Hey, listen, Cryptonomics got me laughing, talking some 9,000 APY, LOL. Listen, I am a real DJ. Oh, that's what somebody said. 9,000% for 32 cycles. See, there it is. I'll be on it, people. I'll take a peek. We'll talk about it more. Smash a like and share. We see you all tomorrow. Some more crypto news. Cheers.
Cheers.